Good afternoon to all of you. In this learning video, we will discuss about the installation of Python and also read about IDs, some important IDs, and also we will learn about the Anaconda distributions. And we have start the first Python programming. So these 4 points that will be captured in this learning video. First, that is the Python installations. Second, that is the ID used for Pythons. And third, Anaconda distributions. And last fourth point that will be capture are first programming in Python. Right. First video we will discuss about the Python introductions, including what is the Python, uh, timelines of the Pythons, use cases of Pythons, importance of Python learnings, imperators, right? And Python basics, right? So now we start today for the first topic, that is the Python installations. These are the basic topics. I am not going much deeper. Number of videos and web pages available for the installation process. Just give you the basic process. The first already you are already familiar with that. Python's working on the window and Mac OS and also on the Linux, right? So we have the three versions: Mac, Window, and Linux. So we have the first we will install the Python. The first point that is the we can see here. 1 minute, right? Option one, that is the official installer, right? The Python installation process on the window first. This slide show you the process. The first point, that is the download the installers, right? So first, what we have to do, go to the Python official download official page and download and open Python releases for window. Click the latest Python, that is the 3.113.7 release. Then choose your installer, right? For Windows installer 64-bit, most PCs, Windows installers ARM64, some PCs also, Surface Pro X, run the installers. Means first go to the official page of the Python, and from where we will be download the release, right? And we have the latest release is the Python, that is the 13.13 dots 3.13.7, right? And we will install the installer package and run the installers, right? Step by step we will run that will be going yes. Some important point note here, that is the add python.x2 path. When go for the installations now, so we have a window that we have to show add python x. So we have to check this, check, right? Add python.x2 path, that is very important. Then click install now, and at the end click disable path length limit when prompted. So these are the basic process for the installation of Python on the window. Very easy. First point, go to the official page of the Python, then download the latest versions of Pythons and click on the installations, run the installer, and that will be going yes. But important is check add python.x to path, that will be checked. That is very important. Otherwise, that create the problems, right? So this is the basic way of Python installation in Windows. And once your Python install on the Windows system, so we have to verify. How can verify Python will be installed or not installed? So what we have to do here, open command prompt or PowerShell and run, right? In the PowerShell, command prompt or PowerShell and run these command python space hyphen versions, yeah, pipe underscore under 5 space hyphen version, py dot version. These will be give you the answers, right? that will show you the latest installed version of Python. And very important point here is the best practice, create a virtual environment. Once you install the Python in in your systems, then second step, then check the version that will be installed, and the next step is the create a virtual environment, right? So these commands show you, they help you to create the virtual environment, right? And that is the best practice for the Python installations. So these are the command Python and that's Python. These are the three commands that will be written here. So we have to run these commands in command prompt, that will be create the virtual environments, right? Option B means the second way of installation. The second way of installation of Python on the window, that is install with the winget one command, right? So search versions, and this is the command. We have to run this command on the command prompt or PowerShells, and then go for the install. This command will be run to install the Python on the systems. Once Python will be both command will be run, means Python will be installed. Then we have to verify कि Python install or not install. For the Python verifications, installation, install verification, these are the three commands that will be used, right? py.0 versions or Python under Python space hyphen versions. These commands show you the installed versions. Same things, nothing installed. Third way of installing Python on the window, that is the Microsoft Store from do it. But we have Python. We have so say मतलब means tell you कि you have to install that option A, means that is the installer versions, right? That is the very important, and that can suggest, Python also suggest to go for the installation with the option A. So this is the process of installation of Python on the Windows systems. Now move to Python installation process on Mac. Means uh, this slide show you the Python installation process on Mac, right? So we have also number of way to install the Python on the Mac systems. Option A, that is official installer recommendation for the most. So it is same thing, going for the official website of the Python and download the installers and run this and click OK. That will be run, right? That will be installed. That is very simple. Nothing like the any other software, any apps, right? Then once installed, then go for the terminals in macOS and run this command. This command show you the installed version of Python, right? By default, the installer add same links. It's Python bin that will be installed in the bin files. Apple provided user bin Python 3. Don't touch the Apple one, right? Option B, that is the that's important. Also, we can do it. This is the means we can do through the Homebrew. So first we have to check in your PC कि Homebrew installed or not installed, right? So if not installed, then we have to install Homebrew. Once a Homebrew installs, then go for the installation of Python, right? The first brew install Python. If in your system means what say this, if in your system Homebrew already installs, then no need to install the Homebrew again. Then directly run this command brew install Python at the rate 3.13. 3.13, that is the latest version of Pythons. So this will install your Python in your system, or also you can simple brew install Python. The Python will be installed in your systems just by the one single commands, right? In OS systems. Check the path. The path will be checked by here brew info Python at the rate 3.3. This will be give you the informations, right? So once Python will be installed, then check the versions installed in your system. So this is same command previous already tell for the uh, Windows systems, right? So these are the commands Python 3 space hyphen hyphen versions. This give you the installed version in your Mac PC, right? macOS create a project environment is the same in both options, right? The in project environment will be created automatically, no need to install other ways, right? So very simple. Going with the terminal. In terminal, you check you in your system Homebrew will be installed, must installed. If not installed, then first install the Homebrew. Once Homebrew installed, then go for the Python installations. This is the command brew install python at the rate 3.13 or simple brew install python. Run these commands. This will install Python in your systems. Once Python will be installed, then check the install version of Python in your systems by using these commands. This command will give you the installed version of Python, right? Now move this slide. This slide show you the Python installation process on Linux. Route one means that is the way step process one. How can install the Python on the Linux systems. The we have I think you are all of maximum are familiar that Python has a number of versions, right? Suppose that for the in the case of Ubuntu or Debian, so we have to install sudo apt update. This command update, right? And then install this command sudo apt install hyphen y python 3 version. So this will be install the Python, right? In case of Fedora, this command will be used, right? Sudo dnf install -y python 3.13 to install the Python. Once Python will be installed, then same command here. We will check the install versions in your systems. So that is very easy, nothing more like a Python installation, just like a app you install in your laptops, any system, Mac OS or Window, right? Nothing special, right? So installation is very easy. Just we have to some very important point is that for the Windows case or for the Mac OS, going through the official website of the Python and download the installers and run the installers. And once the Python install, then check the installed version of Python. So these are the basic way of installing. And if you want any support or anything, so you can also use number of videos and number of web pages available on the internets. That these are the very easy, so I'm not going in so much deep, right? Right. Now I start the common ID and code editors for the Python. Right. Common ID and code editors for Python. When you install Python, you can write and run code in text editor or even in the command line. But for real development, we usually use an ID. ID means full form of ID is the integrated development environment or a code editor. In normal way, are the code editors. These are the very useful for the code editors. Means write the code, run the code, debug the codes. So these are the very supportive, right? So we can use code editors in the place of text editor command line, right? For the project wise, if you have to run a simple or learning, then command line or text editor that will be good. But when go for the development deployment environment or DevOps, then we required ID, integrated development environments, also known as code editors. And these tools make coding easier by providing feature like syntax highlighting, debugging, auto completion, and project managements, right? So when you are running on when you are working on any projects, then we have to use ID, right? We have number of ID available in the market, right? These are the below are the some basic ID mentioned here. The first ID that is the idle Python built-in ID means this ID will be not required to install separately. When you install Python, so this idle ID will be already installed with the installers. no need to install separately, right? That means you can say that is the default id, right? That comes pre-installed with the Python, lightweight and very simple, great for beginners, right? Provides interactive shell, basic text editor, debugger, limitation not suitable for large projects, right? Second is the PyCharm, JetBrains, right? That will be from the JetBrains. One of the most popular Python IDEs, right? PyCharm for the beginners. This is also for the beginners level, or you can say like for the codings, especially for the coding related. One of the most popular Python IDEs features intelligent code completions, refactoring support, built-in debugger and test tunners, integrated version controls, integrated version controls, that is the Git, right? Suppose that we have a code one times the code versions 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. So these are the versions, right? The integrated version control, that is a Git that can support Git, right? Git is a control versions software platform. The great for Django Flask web development, right? So PyCharm is basically maximum useful for the web development, and for the web development we can use Django and Flask for the Python, right? Third is the Visual Studio Code. This is the very important. Maximum person will use these codes for the codings. Lightweight but powerful code editor by Microsoft. Requires Python extension for full supports. Features in IntelliSense, smart code suggestions, integrated terminals, debugger, extension, marketplace, Jupyter Notebook, Git, Docker, etc. The Jupyter Notebook is the extension of your VS Code, that is the Visual Studio Code, right? That can also support Git, Docker, etc. Widely used for the Python plus web plus data science project, right? The next is the Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Lab. That these are the much advanced and more. You can say like that. कि maximum person use Jupyter Notebook for the machine learning and data science project, right? So most popular, right? Jupyter Notebook is the most popular IDE for the Python. Popular for data science and machine learning. Browser-based interactive environment. Features run code in Shell. Great for experiments. Inline visualization, MATLAB, Seaborn, etc. Right? And support Markdown and LaTeX for documentations. Jupyter Lab is the advanced version with multi-document interface. Right? So we can see here. I can show you just here. Just I show you the Jupyter Notebook. Actually, I show you just reason is that actually I will be use Jupyter Notebook. Here the Anaconda version I have installed. So just Jupyter Notebook I will be start like open like this, right? Suppose that this is my Jupyter Notebook I have already used. So here sale, right? You can see here that is the sale. So we can this is working sale wise, right? So this is the Jupyter Notebook. I will show you in the Anaconda versions when installs. So I will use Jupyter Notebook. So that is very important. So I show you like this, right? Right. This is a Jupyter Notebook. Then that is the next is the Spider. Open source IDE mainly used in the scientific computing. part of Anaconda distribution. Jupyter Lab and Jupyter Notebook also part of Anaconda distributions, right? Feature variables explorer, scientific libraries, IPython console support. Next is the Thony beginner friendly ID often recommended for the students. Simple interface with the step through debugger, easy package management, suitable for learning basic of Python. Eclipse with the PyDev is the Java ID, but with the Py development plugin, it support Pythons. So these seven are the main atom also, but maximum we will be use PyCharm, uh, PyCharm, VS Code, Jupyter, and Spider. These are the main importants that will be generally used, or you can say that is the maximum use for the project, right? Not for the learning or for the code. For the project, we will use VS Code, PyCharm, Jupyter, and Spider, right? So ideal orthonomy used for the beginners. ठीक है? These are the defaults. VS Code general purpose coding, lightweight flexibles. Code for the coding we can use VS Code. PyCharm used for the professional projects and web developments. Jupyter and Spider data science, machine learning, and scientific computings and Eclipse and PyDev developers and Java backgrounds. So these are the use cases of Python ID. There are a number of Python ID available in the market. These are the best and commonly used Python ID. These are the means for the beginners. Idle. These are the default installed with the Python. No need to install separately. And Thony, right? VS Code used for the coding purpose. PyCharm for the professional project and web developments, Jupyter and Spider for the data science, machine learning, and scientific computing. Generally, Jupyter Notebook will be used for the maximum professional use. Jupyter Notebook for the data science and machine learning. It depends upon you which will be used, right? But these are Jupyter is the maximum usables used, right? So these are the common idea of Python IDs, or you can say code editor, right? These slides show you the common ID code editors for Python comparisons, right? The same is already here. Ideal. This is the built-in, right? Best for beginners. Key features pre-installed, interactive shell, lightweight, difficulty easy, no difficulty, very easy to use, cost free, no cost required, right? Thony, learning Python basics, say simple UI, step-by-step debugger, package manager. The use is also easy and also cost-free, right? Then PyCharm, professional projects and web developments. Key features, code completions, refactoring, Django Flask support, Git and debugger. Git is you can learn later. Git is a version control systems, right? Always remember these things, right? And difficulty some hard comparison to the Ideal and Thony and free community and also paid pro, right? Both available. VS Code general purpose coding, IntelliSense, extensions, integrated terminal, Jupyter support, medium and free. Also, these are also free software, free of course. Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab that use best for data science and machine learning. Key features, cell-based executions, inline plot, markdown, docs, interactive, right? Medium free. Spider, scientific computing used for the best for scientific computing and key features are variables, explorer, NumPy. NumPy full form is the numeric Python and Panda. These are the NumPy and Panda are the Python library integration MATLAB like medium difficulty mediums and also free in Anaconda versions. Eclipse and PyDev developer from Java backgrounds, code completion, debugger, Django supports, harder setup, right? And all these are also free of course. But the open source. Atom, these are the GitHub provided by GitHub, lightweight scripting, customizable Git integration plugin for Python, medium free. So these are the comparison of all these eight common ID and code editors for the Pythons. So important things we have to note, we have the basic generally used, that is the, it depends upon you which you are used, but when go working on the data science machine learning, maximum professional use Jupyter notebook, right? Now come here for the Anaconda installations. uh, Anaconda is very very important. Actually, this is a environment distribution. This is an environment. It can provide you number of inbuilt ID, right? Like Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, Spider. These all are within Anaconda. Once you have installed Anaconda distribution, no need to install Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, and Spider, something like that in your systems. These are already included in the Anaconda distributions, right? So first question is, what is the Anaconda? Anaconda distribution is equal to Python plus Conda package manager plus 1000 plus library. This is a Anaconda distribution contains Python, Conda package managers, 1000 plus library, right? It includes Jupyter Notebook, Spider ID, NumPy, means numerical, that is the Python library, NumPy also, Pandas, Matplotlib, sklearn, TensorFlow. These can also include these library. No need to install these library again. Once you install Anaconda, no need to install any ID. Already here, Jupyter Notebook, Spider already included in these versions, and also the 1000 plus library already available in the Anaconda distribution. So no need to install separately. That is very very important, right? Anaconda work on the Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, all three versions, right? How can install? The first we have to download Anaconda. Simple things. All as Python installs. As you have install any apps in your laptops, even in your PC. Same thing here. Go to the official site of Anaconda. These are the websites, right? Anaconda, HTTP, anaconda.com, and download. Choose your OS, which operating system you have, Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. Download the 64 graphic installer recommendation for the beginner. Install Anaconda on Windows. Run the same thing, same thing here for Windows. Go for the official page. Download the down official site. Download the installers and run the installers. That will be run in your systems, right? Once install, then go for the check which version of Anaconda install in your systems. This is the command. Go for the terminals. When I am using Mac OS, so I am going for the this command conda space underscore wise. Conda space hyphen versions. So this give you the conda latest versions, right? Suppose that you can see here, uh, right? So here conda 25.7.0 installed. The same here, we can conda install here, so that can show you the versions of your conda, right? Right. So this is the installation of Anaconda. The same process for the Linux. You can install Anaconda on the Linux, on Windows, on the Mac OS. Right. Then once install the Anaconda on your systems, then go for the verify the installations, right? And then go for the launch the Jupyter Notebook, right? You can also launch a Jupyter Notebook through the terminals. Suppose that I am using here. sit. I am using MacBook. So here is just written here Jupyter. This will open the systems, right? Or we have to select here running these could show you actually installing the your base root, and you have showing your all data folders, right? Suppose that in data documents movie emoji these are the system folders show you, and you have to choose in which folder you want to run notebook, right? Suppose that I am starting the documents. We have a lot of done here, right? We have the new documents, right? So these are the untitled zip. Click here, that will be open, right? Now we have to search pw, mean which directory we are working. To run this here, I am working. So these are the second things you have also open through the Anaconda. Going with Anaconda distributions, this will be open. Then we can choose which ID we want to open. So we have Jupyter, Jupyter Lab, PyCharm, right? A Spider, all basic except VS Code. PyCharm also available. Jupyter Lab also available. Notebook also available. A Spider also available. All main ID available in the Anaconda Navigator. So that is the best way if you are working on the means any project. Suppose that on the data science project, on the machine learning or AI projects. So better. So we have to just only install the Anaconda distribution. Once you can install Anaconda distribution, this will provide inbuilt ID like PyCharm, Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, and a Spider, and also thousand plus of library, Python libraries, right? The better way to install separately one by one, only install one time, install Anaconda Navigator. This also provide Python. So no need to install Python separately, right? Just install an Anaconda. This will give you the Python, all related most used ID, and now 1000 plus of Python library. So that is a better way to install the Anaconda, right? So this is the Anaconda. I will show you. Reason is that I will used when I start the programming. So we will use Jupyter Notebook. So that is a basic, very very important to show how can Jupyter Notebook will be used, right? Now we will be start the first Python programming, right? So, right. The first Python just now we have to learn what is the Python, uh, use cases of Python, characteristic of the Pythons, right? And what is the interpreters, what is the ID, and how can install Python and Anaconda in your systems on the Window, on the Mac, on the Linux, right? So now uh, Python available in your systems, ID available in your systems. So we will be start the first Python program, right? That is the basic. What is the Python program basically happens? See like that, right? The first Python program here show you also show you in the notebook, right? The classic first program that is the classic first program that is the hello worlds. So right. So this is the code here. Print, right? Hello worlds, right? So output will be given that is the hello world. So this is the plan. Sorry, program, right? So this will be code. We have that is our the input or script will be going to share input and we can get the output. So this is the first program that will be used is the hello worlds. Everywhere you can see these things. That is the normal things. That is very nominals, right? So what happens here? We can explain कि what happens here. Once we can type the code print hello world. So what happens? The print. What is the print? Built-in Python functions. We will see what is the function in Pythons. We have a number of inbuilt Python functions. Print is one of them, right? The what is the print? Print is a built-in Python functions. This bracket parenthesis, this is known as parenthesis that will be used, right? Are used to pass arguments. What we want to print? Hello world a string inside double quotes, right? So we have see in the another video what is the string, what is the set, what is the dictionary, lot of things will be discussed later. But hello world, this is a string text. So this line tells Python takes the text hello world and display it on the screen. When we can write this code print hello worlds, then what the Python, this line tells Python what tells take the text hello world, right, and display it on the screen. That means print in what's the print doing? Just your input display on the screen. That is the print functions. Like anything print, same things. We have give the input that is the hello worlds and Python can do it print on the screen. That is the meaning of or action of this codes, right? Now the second code, suppose that here we can see here. एक minute, just wait. Suppose that this is our Jupyter notebook, right? We can write. I am not taking times, so I am copy paste, right? These are our codes, right? When run these codes, this is the your output. Uh, this if anything happens before this na, so this code this will be not considered for the pythons, right? So this just only used for the comments, right? So this only comments. See how this is our print codes. What is the codes? Print is that, but this will be not considered by the python as a code. Before this is the sign, right? So this only consider as a comments. So we will discuss what is comments in next video, right? So here, yeah, you can select the hata, remove this thing can suppose that. So this is our codes. When run these codes, so we get the output hello worlds, right? Second program is here. I will just copy paste, nothing more, right? So this is our code. What's the meaning of this code? This is our program. Take user input output functions, right? Like print to input output also a function in predefined function in python, right? The take user inputs, right? Suppose that when run, so this required enter your name, right? Suppose then my name is hemraj, so I will be type the name hemraj and enter. So this will print enter your name. I will be enter hemraj. So that will the output is of this code is hello hemraj, welcome to python. Name is taking name from here, input here and put here, right? So this is the program codes, right? uh, Next, first python program with variables. Arav, last two example that these are the integers, right? Sorry, these are the strings. Sorry, these are the string. Now we will take the example of the variables, right? Suppose that this is our code. Just run. So what is the output? Sum of 10 and 20 is 30. Reason is that here explain the code. We had assign A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Then print result of the additions. These are the our comments, and this is the code. Output will, what's the output required? Print sum of A and B is A plus B, right? So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Then we can put this here. So what the print on the screen? Sum of 10 and 20. A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20 each. A plus B. So that is the 30. These are the output. These are the simple codes. In the next video, we'll run see the coding and programming. But they are the simple code, the first program and first codes. So we have to learn these things, right? So these are the codes. The very important. This is the print functions, right? Print function can print on the screen or your input, right? Right. So these are the first Python program. Then move to the print functions. That is a very important. These are the basic. So I explain first, then then move to the variables, something like that, and syntax variables and something like that. But these are the basic we have must to know, right? So what is the print functions, right? What is the print in print function in Python? Print is a built-in function used to display output on the. एक minute, just to, right. The print is a built-in function used to display output on the screen console. It takes one or more objects, convert them to strings if needed, and writes them to a standard output. Syntax print object is like this. This is the syntax of the print functions, right? And basic usage: print hello worlds, print strings, print 10, print an integers, print 3.14, print a float. These are the data types: integer, string, float, boolean. These are the data types. We will be discussing later video, right? So these are the print functions. Just we have the print functions. We give the inputs. When we put the strings, then we have double hyphens. Sorry, these things. And output is equal to hello worlds 10, 3.14 and true. Suppose that we can take the input here, these codes. I run here. So this is the give you the output. The first code, this is the output is this hello worlds print on the screen. Second code print 10, print and integers. That this is the your output. Print 3.14, print a float. That is the output is equal to 3.14. Print true, print a boolean, true and false. In boolean there are two terms, true and false. So this is the true. So these are the output. Next is the printing multiple values. In this previous example, we have just single input, है ना? Multiple input, single inputs. But now we will be to print multiple value. So these are the example here. Suppose that name is equal to Alice, age is equal to 25, print name is equal to name, and age means we have to print both name and age. That means the printing multiple values. Here copy and paste, just right. Here just this is your output. Alice age is equal to 25. The name is equal to Alice, age is equal to 25. We have to print name, age, and age. The name is equal to Alice and age is equal to 25. We can print multiple values, right? In this previous, we have print single values, but in these examples, we have print multiple values, name and age, right? These are important parameter for the print will be discussed later, right? And we have some important things here, that is the input output functions, right? So what is the input output function? Like print input output function, also the inbuilt function of the in the Python. So what is input and output? Input receiving data from user keywords or from a file, right? Output displaying data to the, sorry, 1 minute, right? So what is the input and output? Input receiving data from the user's keyboard or from a file. Input taken from the keyboard, you can type, you can give in personal manually, or from a file, right? Output displaying data to the user screen or writing to a file. In Python, we mainly use input to take user input, print to display output, right? Input functions. The input function allow you to take data from the user as a strings. Name, for example, name is equal to input, enter your name, print hello name. So these are the codes, right? The key points: always return a string even if you type a number. If you need number, you must convert age is equal to integers input, right? We can also convert the matlab type, convert the type, है ना, right? Typecast. That means we can integer to in integers to float, float to integer, like something we are converting, right? Height floating like this example, right? So we have just two functions we have studied here, that is the input and output. We have example already see here na. Right, we have here name is equal to input here, so we give the input name is the hemorrhage and we give the output, so we can give the input manually and we can find out the output. So these are the two basic functions, print functions, input output functions. So these are very very important in build Python functions, right? Now move to the next slide. I give you some basic, these are the basic terms, but you have to know. So I can show you these things. Otherwise, no one can show you this so much deep, right? Statements, bias, code and program. These are the very simple terms, right? What is the statements? What is code? What is program? Right? All three terms related to each other in case of Python, right? Suppose that here can say here the first right here I could show you. Sorry यार कहाँ चला गया? See here, sorry. So state, what is a statement? A statement is a single instruction that Python can execute, right? Single line instruction, single instructions, right? Statements, right? Suppose that here statements means you can say we have a rule, right? Suppose that x is equal to 10. So what is the statement say? Assignment statement. We have assigned a value 10 to x variable, right? Print x, that is the print statement. If x greater than 5, conditional statements. The means a statement is a single instruction that Python can execute, right? Then code. A statement, for example, so we can like that. A statement is like one sentence in English, right? Suppose that we have a book, right? And book have a number of paragraph, right? And each paragraph have a number of lines, right? To take these examples, the statement is a one sentence, right? Code is a paragraph, and program is a book for any topic, right? This is the relation between a statement, code, and program, right? So a statement what? A statement is a single instruction that Python can execute, right? I show you already share here. Code means one or more statement written together. Means number of statements are written together. These are code. Means code built of statements, right? Means in a code number of statement, and a statement is a single instructions, right? It could be a few line of instructions that solve a small part of the task. Example, few lines of code here: a is equal to 5, b is equal to 3, sum a plus b, print sum is equal to sum, right? These are the code, right? The code, same here, a paragraph made of sentence, right? Means in one code we have number of statements. Suppose that here that is the a is equal to 5, that is this is also a assignment statement. B is equal to 3, also assignment statement. Sum, this is a sum, that is arithmetic statements. Print, that is the print statements. So these are number of statements combined, then it will be code. What is program? A program is a complete set of code and a statement written to perform a task or solve a problem. Means we have to write a program to solve any particular task, right? So for that we have need a statements, code, and the final output is program. That is a complete process is a program, right? It usually combines many statements, has logic, control follow, function, etc. Example, full program, even odd checkers. So these are the full programs for the even odd, which are the even number, which are the odd number. These are the complete program. So this is a program. When go for the statement in start is equal to 1, end is equal to 5. These are the single statement. Start is equal to 1 is a statement. But start 1 and end 5, these are the code, right? So these are the relation between statements, code, and program. These are the very important, right? So now we have closed this learning video so long. So in this learning video, we have learned about four things. First, that is the installation process of Python in your systems, on the Windows system, on the Mac system, and on the Linux systems, right? And then second topic is the idle ID. We have a number of ID, right? And out of them, they are the four: PyCharm, VS Code, Jupyter Lab, Spider, Jupyter Notebook. These are the very important. And when these are the means growing fields like AI, machine learnings, and data science, we have generally used maximum professional use Jupyter Notebook, right? So Jupyter Notebook is the very important. I have also installed, I have show you how to install Anaconda distribution in your systems. Once Anaconda you will have installed in your systems, no need to install Python and IDE separately. And also number of means 1000 plus of Python library available in the Anaconda distributions. So that is very important or useful to install Anaconda distribution in place of installing Python library one by one, ID one by one. And Python, no. So this is a better way to install the Anaconda distribution that very, very useful. And this is the environment that very, very supportive, right? And then move to the first programs. In the program, first program, uh, that is hello worlds. And what happens when we write the program? Print functions. What is the print functions? What is the input output functions? So we have learned these things, right? The next video we will be discuss about the Python syntax. Python syntax is a very, very important. Python is basically a grammar. Grammar means rule. Grammar is so important for the English literature. Same Python syntax is important for the Python programming. How can written the Python programming that defined by the syntax rule? Python syntax rule. So we have identifications, what is the variables, what is the comments, what is the statements. We will be know about all these things on the next video. Like, thank you.